Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't recorded in a while, but life happens, you know. But I'm glad to announce that, yes, I got a new project car. Had to get rid of one of the project trucks. Reason being is because I was finding it difficult to really stay motivated on fixing one of the trucks, you know, and it was just, you know, it was hard to find parts, number one, and they were super expensive, number two, and stuff I did want to do, it was just gonna cost way too much money. So I just found myself not being motivated. Not only that, obviously I didn't have the money to buy parts and make videos, and I'm talking about Project Colorado. I really like that truck, and as some of you guys know, that truck was my dad's, and he left it to me, I think a year before he passed away. But yeah, that's pretty much the truck I had to get rid of. Luckily, I ended up with my sister, so I'm still gonna work on it, but for her. So I'm still gonna fix things here and there. But let me show you guys what I got as a new project. Now this project is gonna be easier to work on. Parts are gonna be a lot cheaper, at least I think so. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to make a lot more content with this. Yes, there is a lot of these cars already online, but this one's mine. But yeah, let me show you guys. So I got an EK 1998 Honda Civic CX. It is the most basic model. No power windows, no AC, no power steering, nothing. Pretty much just the engine and the alternator. It's in good shape. A little beat up around the edges, but besides that, body's pretty straight. It does have a few flaws here and there, you know, like this a little bit, but nothing that can't be fixed. But I feel like this is gonna be easier to work on. Well, easier to find parts. I do have already some plans for it. I'm actually on my way to Pick and Pull right now, because I need to find some parts for it. I need an ignition coil. I need some screws, window regulator, and there was a couple other things, but the engine is healthy. I did a compression test yesterday. I have done stuff. This is the first video I'm doing, but I have done some stuff. I set the timing. This car was my brother's. He sold it to me. But the car had overheated on him, so I helped him do the work for the head gasket. And so I checked the compression yesterday. It's 150 all through all 4 cylinders, which is really good. That means that it's about a 17-18% loss from when the engine was new, which is really, really good. I think the minimum for these engines is like 100, which this car is far from that. 100 would be a 40% loss, and we're nowhere near there. I think another 100, maybe 200,000 miles in, we'll be there. The car has 225. When we took the head off, I cleaned up the pistons from the carbon buildup. We got the head resurfaced, and we pretty much put some new gaskets on there. The one thing I'm gonna do is valve lash adjustment. I feel like the valves might be a little bit loose. He did break a valve cover bolt in there, so I have to figure out how to get that out. And besides that, I think it needs a throwout bearing. When I let go of the clutch, it just starts making a ridiculous amount of noise. But all in all, the car drives fine. The engine is healthy. Sorry guys if I'm moving so much around. And yeah, she needs some stuff here and there. One of my co-workers, one of my buddies, he gave me some 6x9s yesterday. So at least I'm gonna have speakers in there. And there is one thing I'm gonna try. I found this Bluetooth module that I'm gonna try to connect to see if I could get it to work and not have to put a stereo in it. But yeah guys, I'm heading over to Pick and Pull. Once I'm there, I'll let you guys know what's going on. Oh, another thing that is going on is, and maybe some of you guys can help me out in the comments, the OBD2 or DCL, the plug isn't connecting to my OBD2 reader. It keeps saying error. I was able to get the code by jumping that little plug, that little blue plug that Hondas have. I got a, I think it's the, what is it called? The clutch. It's a thing that detects when you don't have the, when you have the clutch pressed in, so it'll start the car. Besides that, I was able to get one code out, but it's not connecting to my OBD2 reader. It just keeps giving me an error. I have done some stuff, like I took out the little plugs from the OBD2, the female OBD2 plug, the one that's on the car. I pushed out the little pins a little bit because I thought maybe they're too pushed in. I did all that. That didn't work. Clean out the plug. That didn't work. And I'm reading that, oh no, it might be the ECU. But I'm like, well, if it was the ECU, I would be getting 100 different codes. Usually that's what happens when the ECU goes bad. So if any, I know that there's one a fuse for the ECU. I didn't know there was two. Apparently there's two, so I'm gonna have to check both of those again. But I'm gonna check those. But besides that, if you guys can think of anything of why that's not working, please let me know, so I could get that working. I not only for smog purposes, but for my own, mindset. I need to make sure that thing is working. I don't know, my brother doesn't have much information on the car. With the boba, the day he bought it is when it overheated, so I don't think he got very much information from the vehicle. But I mean, so I don't know if it's the original engine or if it was swapped. I believe it's the original engine, because it looks like nothing else was attached to it, but I don't know. So yeah, well, let me know in the comments if you guys can think of anything else I should be checking. I know to check like all the wiring, but that's gonna be a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. Right now, I just want to get the car up and running so I can drive it. At least I know that the car is drivable, and it drives fine. I set the timing, and it's just with the valve lash adjustment. Hopefully I could get that fixed. There might be an exhaust leak somewhere, but yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you guys once I get to Pick and Pull. Alright guys, so I just got a Pick and Pull, and did not realize how hard it was going to be to find at least a Honda with a distributor in it. Yeah, apparently distributors are fairly popular, and since I've been out of the Honda game for so long, completely forgot about that. I was able to find one distributor, and I did get the ignition coil out of it. Doesn't look very good shape, but I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll see if it works. So what happened, the reason why I needed an ignition coil is yesterday when I was doing the compression test, I forgot that you needed to take out the fuses for the ECU, so the coil won't shoot spark. I completely forgot to do that, so I'm 99% sure I burnt out my coil. So I did order one from Amazon because at the auto parts store they're ridiculously expensive, like $100 for an ignition coil. I mean, at that point you might as well order a whole new distributor. So I was able to find this one. I did order one from Amazon. That one was like 15 bucks, but I don't know if it's gonna be any good. But I'm gonna test this one out. If this one works, then I'll just cancel the one from Amazon, I guess, and then go from there. But oh my gosh, guys, like every single Honda missing distributor. There was a few Honda Accords that had a distributor in them, but obviously the ignition coil on that is completely different. But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of Hondas here in Stockton, California. They have a lot of Hondas at the pick and pull here, but every single one just missing a distributor. If it wasn't missing the distributor, it was missing the ECU. And again, I've been out of the Honda game for almost 10 years, guys, so I completely forgot about all this thing. But I'm gonna see if I could go to You Pick You Pull here in Stockton, see if they have anything. But I'm not sure at this point. I think I'm gonna just go home and try to test this coil out, and if it doesn't work, and then oh my god, and then also raise the prices way too much. Like, geez, like almost, I mean, obviously the coil wasn't that expensive like new, but like some of the parts, like you're better off just buying them new at this point, because they skyrocketed their prices dramatically, like almost 20, 30, 40% than what they used to be. And this is in general for every car. Like the other day I went to go buy some door handles for my wife's Silverado, and I think it was like 40, 50 bucks almost for the door handles. But let me go check if going to You Pick You Pull is even worth it, guys, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so I'm right here at the Junkyard. It's called I Pull You Pull, my bad, it's not You Pick You Pull. It's called I Pull You Pull. But found the first one. This one actually, better luck here, man. I would have saved so much time. I would have just came here first. But look at that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Having a lot of cool, good cars in here. But yeah, it's just I'm trying not to talk too loud, guys, because I'm still kind of like shy, you know, recording in front of people. Oh, they left like a timing thing here. This side up towards the plug. Oh yeah, somebody was timing this car. Yeah. All right, let me take this this cap off, guys, and let's see how this one looks. All right, guys. So I was able to find one. I'm trying to look for at least one more. At least one more. Man, I should have came here for the beginning. Hey, I have a few more options, and the cars don't look as bad. I'm trying to see if I can find a hatchback so I can at least get the window regulator for my car. Because that way I can just, that's another part I don't have to order from Amazon, but I have to see how much they are here too, because sometimes here they're more expensive than Amazon prices. That's all we have right here. We have another one, but it's missing the head. It's This looks like a Y8 manifold. I think it's a Y8. Yeah, it's a Y8. These things are popular, the Y8 heads. Single VTEC, I believe. Again, guys, I've been out of the Honda game for really long, so if I say something stupid, please forgive me. Yeah. That thing was sitting for a while. But yeah, I'm barely... I honestly got out of the Honda game, guys, because it was getting too toxic. Still is extremely toxic. But now, I'm more of the mindset of I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm not out of street race anymore. I don't do none of that. So I just want a nice looking, reliable car so I can go to work. Is this another Mitsubishi? Jeez. Is it? I don't know. 4x4 though. Oh, nice seats. These are clean seats. What is this? V6? Or is it an Isuzu? I don't know what this is, guys. I think it's an Isuzu. Yeah, Isuzu pickup. There you go. Anybody in the Stockton area has one of these. These are nice clean seats. Wash them and you guys good. I actually never been to this junkyard. I didn't know it existed, to be honest with you, because I haven't really been to a junkyard in really long. But this one seems a lot more organized than Pick and Pull. Oh, I found it. It looks like an EX or a DX. Let's see. Alright, we have another one here, guys. Looks like the ignition coil's going out of it though. Yep. I got lucky with that one, guys. I'm telling you, man, these freaking Hondas, freaking popular for the distributors. I'm surprised I found that one. I ain't gonna lie. Pick and Pull was done. Nice little hard body. Look at that. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is nice. And the wraps. Oh, never mind. God damn it. Oh, for sure, never mind. I thought I came up, guys. I thought it was a come up. Alright, guys, so I got the ignition coil. It's a little bit different. Let me see if I can show you guys. Then this one you can see the spring here. This one's more sealed, I want to say, but other than that, they look extremely similar. This one just looks brand new, to be honest with you, so I have better faith on this one, but you never know with these freaking cars. But yeah, I got that, and then I got the plug for that thing that I was telling you guys that I want to test, that Bluetooth module. But yeah, I'm gonna head home, go have some breakfast. I haven't ate. Happy Father's Day to everybody. It's Sunday, Father's Day today. I probably won't post this video till probably Monday, Tuesday, but happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And I'll see you guys in a bit once I try to put these parts on. All right, good morning, guys. So I was able to, well, first of all, it's the next morning. After the junkyard, we went to go do some Father's Day celebrations. Like I mentioned, it was Father's Day, so we went over to my sister's house, had a carne asada, and just pretty much spent the rest of the day there. But before we went there, I did get a chance to install the new ignition coil on the Honda, and it does start now. And honestly, I think that was my biggest problem. It was the ignition coil was going bad, and honestly, once I did the compression test and forgot to pull the plugs, that just finished killing it, to be honest with you. because the car was having trouble starting. So it would crank, it would start, but it would like struggle, like if it had way too much fuel and just not burning enough fuel. And I could tell that by the spark plugs also, that came out extremely white, a few extremely dark. But yeah, major issues. But I installed the ignition coil, and this time it didn't struggle, it fired right up. So I think that was the biggest issue I was having, was an ignition coil problem. So the next is today I should be receiving the driver window regulator. I should be able to be putting the interior back together this week, and then after that I have to save a little to get the windshield replaced and get some used tires, at least for now. These tires are dry rotted. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys, and the car should be drivable. I mean, the car is drivable now. I was able to pull that code out of the P8011, or P0811, sorry, because it flashed 8 times and then 1. So I believe it's a P0811, since the OBD2 ain't working. And it was saying that it's that clutch thing that tells the car when the clutch is depressed, so the car can start. And I'm not sure if that's the other issue that I'm having, because even though the car starts without struggling now, it does take a couple of cranks for it to start. So I'm not sure if that's going bad and causing issues. So the window regulator is going to be going in. I will be testing that Bluetooth thing out also. If not, I'll just probably go get like cheap $25 stereo. I just need to be listening to music on my way to work. And a nice wash for the car. And a nice detail, and yeah, it'll be good to go, guys. I mean, yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know the car did start, the car is running. I'm gonna end the video right here just because, you know, I'm on my way to work, and I'll probably record another video tonight or today while I install the window regulator and try to start putting the car back together. But alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more EK videos coming out. Simple stuff, getting, you know, trying to get the car back to an original state as much as possible. And then once, you know, I feel secure enough to where the car is going to be hard to get stolen, then I'll be doing other little small stuff here and there. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.